So my son and I are playing peekaboo in the gate area when I notice it. It smells like shit. Oh, it's just my toddler. Come on, sweetie, let's go change before we get on the airplane. Unzip the backpack. Fuck. I feel the sting of perspiration in my armpits and coming up on my forehead, and that other sting of shame coming up on my cheeks. Where the fuck could it be? And then I remember, in the trunk of an Acura far, far away, is a changing pad, diapers, and wipes. The gate agent makes repeated announcements for, this is a very, very full flight, guys. If somebody could just check their bag, and I wish that I could check myself. Because it is not going to get better from here. So I decided to board early because that's the only thing one can do. And there's one other family on this flight that's boarding early too. And they have the sweetest tiny baby, maybe 6 months old. And I think about bumming a diaper off of them, but this baby is so tiny that my son could eat him. And I am screwed. And just like that old computer game, Minesweeper, so are the 9 idiots who are seated around me. Because it won't take a truffle pig to smell this. So I pick up my son, and I fireman carry him so I can have 2 hands free to carry our bags. And this was the worst idea I've ever had, because now I've brought the shit right here next to my face. So we say hi to the gate agent and make our way back to row 39. How can there be 39 fucking rows on a domestic flight? We make it there, and we sit. And for whatever reason, Jay wants to sit right into my lap. So he is mashing down on his own shit. And the only thing between me and this loaded diaper is the thin blue line of his skinny jeans and my skinny jeans. And I turn on that microscopic vent to high, and it does nothing. Oh, God. All right, let's just make it to 10,000 feet, and then we'll get to the bathroom, and we're going to troubleshoot everything. It's going to be fine. Considering all the guilt and the shame and the sadness I feel for what I'm putting Jay through, I give him my iPad, and I let him watch anything he wants. And watching his giant brown eyes fixated on the screen, just the way the World Health Organization recommends against. I think it might be working. Because he seems as happy as a clam, and I'm the one over here having a panic attack. The 2 people, the couple in the row in front of us comes and sits down, and they take turns looking in that little gap in the seat back at us. And I wonder, do they smell it? And then our seatmate joins us. And she appears to be a nice older lady. And I'm like, oh, God, please let her be a grandma and let her know what it felt like to be me 117 years ago or whenever it was that she had kids. And Jay looks up at her and he says, I'm watching videos! And she smiles at him because he is super cute right now. And B, I don't think she's smelled it yet. She sits down and gets her book out, and it's something about spirituality. And I'm trying to read it out of the corner of my eye like this because Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, I need everyone's help right now, okay? I need all of you. 10,000 feet arrives with a ding, and I pop up, grab him, hurdle over Grandma, and we run straight to the bathroom. Because if you're gonna violate an airplane bathroom, everybody knows you need to be there first. We get in there, and being giant people as we are, 4'11", and a toddler who's maybe this big, we don't fit in there. And I open the changing table, and Jay doesn't fit on there. His head is on, and his legs are off at a 90-degree angle. And my first idea is, you know what? If this is one of those dry shits, I'm just gonna flush it, and I'm gonna reuse the diaper. And I know that's gross, but it would have worked. except I start to peel back the layers, and it's one of the wettest, biggest, nastiest shits I've ever seen. And that's not an option. And so I feel the tears coming in my eyes now. And Jay's already crying because he doesn't know why I've folded him in half to expect his ass. And I'm crying because no matter what I do, how hard I plan or how hard I try, I'm never gonna be good enough. I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do? And then I see it. The pad. The sanitary napkin. The diaper that none of us wanted to wear when it was our time of the month finally is gonna come in handy. So I grab as many paper towels as I can and wipe up Jay's butt the best I can. And I try not to wipe my tears with it because I think that's how you get pink eye. And then once he's all clean, I grab that pad and I come up with my MacGyver plan. I'm gonna stick that inside his onesie. And because it's made for a grown woman, it goes from his belly button to the middle of his back. Then I pull up his little jeans and I say a prayer again. Oh, God, please, when we get to Denver, let my bag be there and let me get this poor boy who's going commando now and wearing women's menstrual gear back into a diaper. And please don't let him remember this later. Thankfully, God answered that prayer. Shit happens, man. It literally happens. But I'd rather laugh about it than cry about it. 2 years later, Jay's standing next to the front door with his lunchbox, waiting for me. And I'm running around like the Tasmanian devil, trying to figure out how to get us ready for school. And he says, Mommy, we're fine. You have everything. Wallet, phone, keys. I don't worry about being perfect anymore because I know that we're perfect for each other.